British Royal and Slovenian British Royals, Prince Charles and Prince Andrew and Prince William and Prince Harry, have, through the Slovenian police, psychiatrist Peter Kapš, Slovenian politicians like Robert Golob, right now on the power, before him, Borut Pahor, Milan Kučan, all these people, Janez Janša and other people in Slovenia, Slovenian parliament, enforced against me, obnoxiously enforced against me, what would be a future investigation. It will be a future investigation, and the question that I should remember, one of the questions that I should remember will be forced to answer when meeting with the Slovenian police, was repeated to me time and again, and it was answer that was given to me. Mr. Avsek Boštjan, how do you pay your bills? They did just about absolutely everything to protect my father, my mother, from being held for any kind of liabilities. At least that's what it appears to be. So, yeah, that's what they wanted to give impression, at least to them. These are elderly people, pensioners, extremely abusive. You're going to hear the recordings I'm going to release to you, how I was told I'm a piece of shit, that I jiggled about $100,000 in United States of America where I went. All kinds of stuff like this, lies that had nothing to do with me, repeated to me over and over again as a lazy dung and so on and so forth, that they're the one paying the bills. I pay you the bill, you shit, you're no good, and this and that. So the question that they enforced the answer to, an educated answer, which they already presented me with the answer. So it will be my meeting Slovenian police with the police investigators, probably people involved also in this. There were people involved from Maribor, from Ljubljana, and so on. Celje. They insisted they would get the people from Maribor and Celje to investigate this case. One of my question would be, I would have to answer, to prepare myself to answer the question would be, Mr. Avsek, how do you pay your bills? Where do you work? How do you pay your bills? And the answer to the question they already provided me with, right? It's what the British Royals wanted, like this. It wasn't only Slovenian police, but they had other police, investigators, officials from United States of America, from Britain, and so on. They wanted to just, what they do is they give you the answer in your mouth. Basically, they push inside of your mouth the answer. Was anticipated to be, I pay the bills out of my own savings. I work in Poland from the forest. Partially from my own savings and from my mama that pays the bills, right? So if you would go into this direction, quickly you would learn that it's non-existing almost to what is out of my savings. My question to you, actually the answer to you, is going to be one. And it's also going to be a question to you. So prepare yourself for this answer. Talking right now to Slovenian, British, FBI, police right now. Prepare yourself to answer this question. Because the answer is going to be, I pay my bills. On a question how I pay my bills, I'm going to say, Slovenian state, I don't pay the bills. It's Slovenian state that pays the right to the genocide. You understand that? I was enforced to live under this kind of circumstances since the age 6 of my life, when it appears that British Americans figure out that it could be a case in this world where the men, anything the men would touch would turn into a dust, basically. So the Slovenian state is paying the right to enforce through the international community, the right to the genocide, basically the right to reserve the right to the genocide. I don't pay bills. Slovenian state pays. So you understand? On your question on how I pay the bills, it's not going to be the answer on how I pay the bills. The answer is going to be Slovenian state pays the right to enforce the genocide, the ethnic cleansing, a murder, assassination, a butchery against me, beginning the 6th age. This is basically how I pay the bills. So you got to be reasonable for you to consider this and then prepare yourself on the next stage how you're going to take it from there. Because this is the answer beyond which we are not going to discuss any other issues on how I pay the bills. I don't have the right to the job. I never had the right to the job. I never had the right to education. And you can see almost at age 52, anything I purchase before I even get in my hands is being chopped, knifed, basically, destroyed, vandalized. So this is basically how I pay the bills. I never paid a single bill. Slovenian state, Slovenian people, Slovenian nation paid the bills for me. British paid the bills for me. Americans paid the bills for me. They paid the right to the genocide, the right to the butchery, to butcher the human being, basically. That's how they paid the bills to me for 52 years. This is what my purpose of my life is, basically being butchered. And it's exclusive right that these governments have purchased to just do exactly what I stated. It's not about paying my bills. That's how I get my bills paid. You understand? So prepare yourself that you're going to go from that step, that you're going to note that down, that the question is NA. It's not applicable. It does not apply to my case. Thanks for watching this video. Till next time.